Bases loaded for Newberry. First pitch from Ethredge is hit high into the air to center field. Chris Mobley going back underneath it, makes a catch. Runner at third will tag. Here comes Spires to the dish. The ball is cut off center of the diamond by Jeremy Beasley, and Bacon County scores and leads 1-0 on the sac fly to dead center. James with 35 strikeouts this season. Top game 11 against Jeff Davis in 6 innings. Checks a runner at second, delivers a pitch. Breaking ball called, strike 3. Got him. Looking. So 2 down for Cawthorn. Ethredge looks back at second. 1-2 pitch. Swing and a miss, strike 3. So James starts shaky but finishes strong. 3 straight walks, a sac fly, and an error. 2-run score, but then strikeout to leave the runners at first and second. Bulldogs in a hole as we go to the bottom of the first inning, but not a big one. 2-0 Bacon County as we break on Y101. Lost to Metter 7-4 to open up the region. Beat Bryan County 2-1. Bryan County, by the way, winless in the region. Swing and a miss, strike 3. James has struck out 3 in a row. So he opened up the game with 3 straight walks, and now he seems more comfortable. And maybe it's just a situation of feeling comfortable on a cold, breezy, windy day. 3-2. They didn't have a lot of hits in that game either. They went 5 for 22. Full count pitch. Bouncing ball off the glove of Ethredge. Now he snags it. He has one play, throws to first, and throws it hard. Beasley catches it and keeps his foot on the bag. And the runner at third did not budge. And about 10 years ago, swing, and the ball gets away. In comes a runner from third. No play, and he scores with a slide. 4-0. So Bacon County has scored all these runs on 1 base hit. Sac fly error scored a pair of runs in the first inning. A balk and I guess a wild pitch will score the runs so far here in the second, especially coming off the game in which the Bulldogs played really well at Vidalia and won 5-1. Swing and a miss, strike 3. James ends the second inning like he ends the first with a strikeout, but the Bulldogs yield 2 more in a hole as we wrap up the first go-around in Region 2. Bacon County 4, Toombs County nothing as we break on Y101. Aubrey Carter standing tall and delivering the pitch. Here it is. Low ball 4. First walk issued by him. He had a 3 up and 3 down in the first inning. 1 ball, 2 strikes on Bailey Salter. Runner going. Here's the pitch. Swings and hits the ball to the third baseman. Nipper will throw to first base high and offline. Runners on first and second on the error. Brings up Hogan White, left-handed hitter, hitting .353. 2 lefties in the lineup today. 2 of the younger Bulldogs, White and the number 9 guy, Logan McGowan. Hogan, 6 base hits, 17 at-bats, 3 doubles, 5 walks, 6 strikeouts. 0 for 2 against Vidalia, a couple of strikeouts and a walk. 0 for 2 against Long County. Had a base hit against Atco, 1 against Bryan County, 2 for 3 against Jeff Davis. Base hit against Swainsboro. Base hit against Richmond Hill. First pitch. Swings and hits it foul. First base side. No balls, 1 strike. Who was on that 2004 team? I mean, I can't remember everybody. That was a long time ago. Chuck Hill was on that team. And his buddy Bradley Benton was on that team. Brian Jernigan was on that team. Jared Allen was a freshman on that team. But see, if I start naming people, I'm not going to remember everybody. That was 10 years ago. So I'm going to stop there. I know more, but that's all I'm going to say. Because I don't know them all. There's a ball hit right side for a base hit. Jeremy Beasley rounding third. Brian Fitzgerald is going to send him to the plate. Here's a throw that way, and Jeremy is safe. He didn't slide. He touched home with the right foot, and the Bulldogs have scored on the base hit by Hogan White. So that makes it 4-1. But a guy who can also drive the ball, but it's going to be hard to drive the ball on a day like this. This is the opposite of the day the Bulldogs had at Swainsboro when they hit 7 extra base hits and the ball was carrying. That's because the wind is blowing in from the outfield. There's ball 4 to Brantley. Second walk issued by Carter to load up the bases for Logan McGowan, making his second varsity start. He's 1 for 4 with the varsity. Bulldogs down 4-1, bottom half of the second inning. McGowan has an even stance, wears batting gloves, wiggles the bat just a little bit, then slows it down as he waits the pitch, and he sends it right side of the first baseman. He's coming home and out there. Bailey Salter slid in, but he was out by a step or two, if you want to call it that. So McGowan reaching on the fielder's choice. 2 down, bases still loaded for Hunter Braddy, who popped it up to the pitcher to lead off the bottom of the first inning. Hunter on an 8-game hitting streak. Had an 8-game hitting streak last year and also a 5-game hitting streak last year. He's been a clutch hitter for the Bulldogs. Base is loaded, 2 down. Right-handed hitter. First pitch from Carter, slow, and Hunter swings and hits it into right field. In comes Washington, diving, and he dropped the ball. Hogan White scores. In comes Meadows to the plate. He scores. Runners on the corner. Question is, how do we score that? Washington with a dive did not catch it. I guess a base hit and a couple RBIs is the way I'll score it. We'll check with head coach Brian Fitzgerald after the ball game to see how he scores it. Bulldogs pulled it within 1 at 4-3. Dogs were down 2-0 after the top of the first inning, 4-0 after 2. Runner going. Bulldogs trying to get something here, and all they're going to do is get the runner to second. Hunter Braddy will slide in. Bacon County didn't bite, and the Bulldogs can push that tying runner in from third base. Runners on second and third for Christian Moore. Right-handed hitter with an open stance. Enter the game hitting .333. Here's the pitch, and he swings and hits the ball up into the air to left field. Newberry going over toward the line. He dives. That's a fair ball and in for a base hit. And 2 runs will score. Christian Moore to second base, rounding there. He's coming to third. Here's the throw to the cutoff man, and Christian is standing with a triple. And he drives in 2 runs on a ball hit down the left field line. And suddenly the Bulldogs have surged into the lead, scoring 5 runs here in the bottom of the second inning. And the big hits by Braddy and Moore back-to-back. Here's a stretch by Aubrey Carter. And the pitch. James swings and hits it right side. The second baseman to the backhand. Dial has it and throws it to first and by Carter Lee. And a run's going to score, and James Ethredge will walk down to second base. Bulldogs leading 6-4. I guess you score that an error. They tied it up, they tell me, in the first half. Breaking ball called, strike 3. Good pitch from James. Good start to a possible 3 up and 3 down. His 8th strikeout. James is ready to go. Carter Lee stepping back in. Even stance. Up in the box. Wiggling the bat. 1-2 pitch. Called. Strike 3. 2 up, 2 down. James up to 9 strikeouts. Singled into right field. Also an error on that play. Here's the pitch. Bouncing ball to Bailey Salter. Feels it nicely and throws to Beasley. And there is your 3 up and 3 down. First of the ball game for James Ethredge. As he finds his control, throws some good pitches, and mows down the 8, 9, and 1 hitters. Bulldogs leading by a single run going to the bottom of the 4th inning. As we take a break, you're listening to the Bulldogs on Y101. He's a left-handed hitter. He and Hogan White, the 2 younger Bulldogs, hit from the left side. Bulldogs leading 6-5, bottom of the 4th. Here's the pitch. Off speed, missed high. 1 ball, no strikes. Let's see, pitch for the New York Mets. Wheeler. What do you think about Wheeler? 1-0. Hit left side, and a fair ball for Logan McGowan. Down the line, Logan rounding first. He's coming to second base, and here he is standing with his first extra base hit as a Bulldog. It's a double. Shortstop is playing in. Second baseman and first baseman are playing in. Third baseman is playing a little bit back in the bag. Bouncing ball to him. He bobbled it. In comes Logan McGowan. He's going to score. Ball goes into left field, and Will Newberry can't find it, but now he picks it up. Not sure how to score that one. Error. 3 balls, 2 strikes. Here's a stretch. Here's a pitch. Low, ball 4. Bases remain loaded, and the Bulldogs add a run to their lead. It's 8-5 Dogs. Beasley with his 6th RBI of the season. Here's the pitch. Off the plate, ball 4. Run scores. Brings up Tyler Luke. This guy up right here hit a triple last time to the plate down the left field line. Aniscio Washington also reached on an error. So first and third, one down. James Ethredge looking at the base runners. Ben Brantley steps in front of home plate to signal what the Bulldogs will do if they go first and third. Against the Vade Indians, the Bulldogs got it out at second at a first and third. The Indians, by the way, trailing at Metter 11-2. Here's the pitch. Upstairs, 1-0. Bulldogs 10. Bacon County 5. Top half of the fifth. Ethredge delivers the pitch. Hit into the air into center field. In comes Mobley, plays on a hop, and a run's going to score on the single, and he throws to second. Close play. That would have been a force. Single and an RBI for Washington. 10-6 Bulldogs, still one down. The Bacon County Raiders have runners on first and second, one down. The wind is still blowing in, but it has calmed down as the sun is setting. Here's a pitch. Swing and a miss, strike three. Two down. Because earlier, right before the sun reached this point, when it was still out, the wind was blowing so hard it was blowing dirt off the third base side and even off the mound. 1 ball, 2 strikes, 2 down. Runners on first and second. Dogs by 4, 10-6. Top of the fifth. Here's the Ethredge pitch. Swing and a miss, strike three. James now has 11 strikeouts. And the Bulldogs have a 10-6 lead, and we're headed to the bottom of the fifth inning. As we take a break, you're listening to Dog Baseball on Y101. One guy has 2 hits. That's the number 5 hitter. Aniscio Washington, a triple and an RBI single. But after that, nobody has a base hit. 6, 7, 8, and 9 in the lineup. And just one guy's been on base, Carter Lee, number 9 guy on a walk. There's a bunt, third base side, fielded by the Bulldogs, and there's a throw to first base in time for the out. Tyler Luke making a good play. Ball's hit up into the air to center field. Chris Mobley coming in, now moving to his left. It drops in for a base hit. They got to throw at third. A chance to get it out there. Throw to Tyler Luke, steps on the bag and gets the out. That ball should have been caught, I guess. At least Bacon County thought so, but the wind pushed it a little, and then Mobley collected the ball and threw to third and got the out. 1-2 pitch. Called, strike three. Inside edge. James with a dozen strikeouts. Bulldogs get it out at third on what I guess was a base hit on a force play. And then the strikeout plus a ground out to the third baseman, Tyler Luke, on a nice play. Now we're going to the bottom half of the sixth inning. It's Toombs County 10, Bacon County 6 as we break on Y101. So Jeremy Beasley taking over for James Ethredge to work an inning instead, I guess, pitching in the pen. He'll pitch this one on the mound. A 1.64 earned run average. Team's hitting .236 against him. 43 strikeouts and 9 walks in 34 innings, in which he's allowed 29 hits and 8 earned runs. Got the victory at Vidalia, working 7. Another complete game. That's all he's done is as a starter pitch complete games. 6 hits, an earned run, 7 strikeouts, 3 walks. Facing Newberry, Washington, and Wilcox. It's over in Metter, and the Tigers beat the Indians from Vidalia 11-4, scoring 11 runs in the bottom half of the third inning to claim that game, which actually is bad news for the Bulldogs. The Bulldogs are trying to track down Metter for third place. Bulldogs sitting in fourth place right now. Strike one from Jeremy Beasley against a right-handed hitter who against Ethredge had a sac fly in the first inning to score a run, and he struck out and he walked. Second pitch is another strike. 0-2. Beasley with the fastball and the breaking ball. Wants to be efficient here. Here's the pitch. Ooh, close. Almost got him on 3 pitches. Toward the outer half, I guess maybe an inch or 2 off the plate. Question mark. 1-2 pitch. Swing and a miss, strike 3. Beasley with another K. What's new? 44 on the season. 126 in his Bulldog career. Brings up Aniscio Washington. He's been troublesome for the Bulldogs. Reached on an error, a triple, and an RBI single. First pitch, he's jammed, and he fouls it off right behind him. 0-1. Beasley bringing his A game in here in relief. Throwing strikes. He worked in relief against Jeff Davis and gave up a 2-run homer. A pitch he left up. There's a breaking ball, swing and a miss. No balls, 2 strikes. Started against Wayne County, lost that game, pitched a complete game. Started at Metter, lost that game, pitched well, complete game. Lost 2-1 to Wayne County, 3-2 to Metter, pitches low. Beat Atkinson County on a 3-hitter with 13 Ks, a career high and 2 walks. Beat Long County, complete game, 6-hitter, 1 earned run, 7 strikeouts and 1 walk. And, of course, beat the Indians, 5-1. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Top of the 7th, Bulldogs leading 10-6. 1 down, nobody on. Jeremy's ready to go. Right-hander and a senior. Gets a sign from Ben Brantley. Here is his pitch. Swing and a miss, strike 3. So 2 Ks. 14 Raiders have struck out in this game. James Ethredge struck out 12. That's a season high for him. I'll have to go back and see if that's a career high. He had a big strikeout game last year against Atkinson County on the road. How many do you have that day? I can't remember off the top of my head, but it was double digits. Had 1 game later in the season also with a bunch of strikeouts. Let's see who's coming to the plate. It's a left-handed hitter. Kyle Wilcox was due up, but somebody else is going to swing the stick. Is that number 4? Adam Grayson. He's probably going, what am I going to do with this guy? Talking about Jeremy Beasley. I got to step in here cold and face this guy. A lot bigger than me. Here's a pitch. Fastball moving, but off the plate away. 1 ball, no strikes. A guy that now has 45 strikeouts and 9 walks this season, back to his 5-to-1 strikeout to walk ratio. Here's a pitch. Bouncing ball, he makes contact. Salter feels it. Chance to gun him down, and he does on a nice throw to James Ethredge, who had to reach out to his left to make the catch, and that's the ball game. Jeremy Beasley was efficient in his pit inning. 2 strikeouts and the ground ball out to the shortstop. Bulldogs win. They had to come back. They were down 4-0, but they win today 10-6 on a cold, windy day at Jackie Jones as we take a break on Bulldog Baseball on Y101.